Hello and welcome back, and no doubt a couple of you have been seeing some very disturbing headlines concerning Prince Harry, and they have been quite sensationalistic and very misleading. So it is a pleasant surprise here to have telegraph.co.uk actually putting all this information concerning Prince Harry apparently being named in the Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit in their proper context. So let's get straight into this. The article says here by the Telegraph, the Duke of Sussex has been named in a $30 million lawsuit alleging that Sean Diddy Combs, the rapper, used his name to give his trafficking parties legitimacy. Rodney Jones, a record producer, had accused Combs of a litany of assault allegations. His 73-page lawsuit against the rapper and several of his associates and record labels were filed in New York last month. This article goes on to say the lawsuit claims that Combs was known for throwing those trafficking parties, and it alleges that those affiliated with such parties or those who sponsored them were given access to celebrities such as international dignitaries, in quotes, like British Royal Prince Harry, end quote. The Duke is named just once in the lawsuit. It does not suggest he had knowledge of the allegations or was involved, but instead names him as an example of the type of well-known figures to whom the defendants might have had access. So the article here states emphatically that the Telegraph understands that the Duke has only met Combs once and has never attended any of his parties or concerts. In 2007, Prince Harry posed 4 pictures with Prince William, Combs, and Kanye West after the two rappers had performed at the concert for Diana at Wembley Stadium. Combs, known as Puff Daddy, and P. Diddy performed I'll Be Missing You at the event, which was held on what would have been the late princess's 46th birthday. So that's written there. You can see there highlighted, quote, affiliation with or sponsorship of Combs' trafficking parties garnered legitimacy and access to celebrities such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries like British Royal Prince Harry, end quote. So of course, I'm also trying to edit this report that I'm giving you here. I don't want any sensitive terms to be dinged by the algorithm. So I'm putting it up for you there on the screen. You can see the quote highlighted in yellow. So the article here goes on to say, despite only meeting the Duke of Sussex once, Combs mentioned him in a 2012 interview with The Sun in which he said, quote, I really can't wait to go to the UK, as London is one of my favorite cities. I'm also hoping I'll get to catch up with Prince Harry while I'm there. He's such a cool guy, and it's about time we hung out. I need him to take me to some of those wild Mayfair clubs, end quote. The U.S. lawsuit states Combs' co-defendants were rewarded financially, quote, for participating in and facilitating Combs' trafficking venture by getting, quote, affiliation and access to Mr. Combs' popularity, end quote. It adds, quote, Mr. Combs is known for throwing the best parties, in quotes. Affiliation with and or sponsorship of Mr. Combs' trafficking parties garnered legitimacy and access to celebrities such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries. So of course, that's just a repeat of what I read to you there before. And it says here that Combs has faced a string of accusations in recent months, including allegations of assault. He denied any wrongdoing, suggesting that his accusers were, of course, looking for a payday. So that's that. So basically, this article goes on to talk about how Mr. Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by officials from U.S. Homeland Security. And it goes on and on to talk about the allegations that have been put forth against him. But back on the side of the Duke of Sussex, as we can see here, the Telegraph has actually just stated here in black and white that he, Prince Harry, only met Puff Daddy or Sean Combs, whatever you want to call him. He only met him once, and that was at the concert for Diana at Wembley Stadium. There are a plethora of pictures online of them, backstage or just hanging out with him. Kanye West is there as well, and of course Prince William. So I'm just thanking God right now that Harry was safely kept away from the influence of Puff Daddy. He only got to interact with him at this event, and that is just amazing. And it's so sad to see how quickly some of these tabloids have splashed across their front pages, putting up those sensationalist headlines saying that Prince Harry had been named in, the trafficking lawsuit, and really putting it out there as a negative, when in fact, all Prince Harry was to this individual was a name drop. He never had access to him like that. Front pages using words such as embroiled in or linked to. It's so deceptive and has a tinge of defamatory in some of its framing. And you know what? It is ridiculous. Even Hello Magazine has pointed out how ridiculous the reason is as to how Prince Harry's name actually even ends up being mentioned in that lawsuit. And yet the essence of his name being there is only as a name drop or a name check. In other words, using the name Prince Harry for clout. And everyone knows how popular Prince Harry is. He is so popular. Even all those years ago, there was that video that came out where a lot of celebrities were asked about who they would like to party with, and a lot of them named Prince Harry, right? And he seemed to be the one who was laid back, relaxed, who everyone would like to just hang out with, so to speak. So it was only a name drop. His name is out there, it's well known. And it's actually quite incendiary that in some of the reporting concerning this topic, we all know, as I've mentioned before, that Prince William and Prince Harry met Combs and Kanye West in 2007 and were seen with him at the post-concert party that they held to say thank you to those who took part in the concert for Diana held at Wembley Stadium. They were pictured there. Everyone seemed to be having a fun time, and that was it. And for some of these journalists to just crop William out of that picture was just wrong, and they know it. So if one would not like to put Prince William in a negative light with something that he has absolutely nothing to do with, why would they want to put Harry in that light, knowing fully well that they had only associated on that one event? It was a lot of celebrities, performers there. And of course, it tracks that he was only trying to use Harry's name for clout. Once again, Harry being the one who people, would like to hang out with, and even who the press will say at that time, only the Queen was more popular than Prince Harry in terms of ranking of popularity with the British royal family. Everyone wanted to be friends with Harry and hang out with him. He was well known. And so it tracks he would use his name. And that one event where he had all those pictures with, Prince William and Harry, but, use Prince Harry more so to give himself, as the lawsuit says, legitimacy. Kudos to those news outlets that are actually sharing the context of this. That is journalistic integrity, and we hope to see that from more outlets moving forward. And of course, once again, I think just God looking over Harry, making sure that he did not get into any kind of affiliation with him, because as you can see what's happening on that side, a lot of truth is coming out. Combs, with his houses being raided with all of the allegations and accusations and some very horrible things that have been named in that lawsuit against him. I just wanted to come on here and update you that. Share your thoughts with me on this news in the comment section. And of course, for those of you who have been defending Prince Harry online with the truth, posting, the full context, the pictures of the concert that he and his brother were at with, Puff Daddy and all the other artists that performed at that event. Kudos to you, great job. And of course, let's not amplify, the negative headlines that perhaps would not have gotten as much traction. Be very careful with the retweets of some of these very negative posts. Many of these outlets, they've known that naming Harry or Meghan will guarantee some clicks. So it does come with some clickbaity kind of headlines and leads. And of course, with the full knowledge that a lot of people do not actually read all these articles through, they just run with the headlines. And here we are, we've read through this Telegraph article where, they laid out step by step, Harry only met Combs once. He's not affiliated with him. He has never attended those parties, in quotes, and he is, as far removed from those type of allegations and illegal activities as far as the East is from the West. So thank you for watching to this point. Share your thoughts on that in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. And now a very special thank you to you. You go by the handle Lala. Thank you very, very much for supporting me throughout the years. Your thoughtfulness has truly moved me. You are a gift to us here on this channel. We truly love you, and I love you. Thank you. A very special thank you as well to you. Leola Brown, thank you so much once again for choosing to accompany me here on this YouTube journey through your giving and your generosity. I am so grateful to God for you. May God bless you. Thank you. A very special thank you to those of you who gave through Super Thanks. Thank you to you, Alma Andrews. Thank you so much for always being very supportive of my work. You are so kind and dear to me. I value you and appreciate you for all the ways that you show support. May God bless you. So once again, thank you to all who support this channel through your generous giving. I am so blessed to know all of you. May God bless you. Share your thoughts on this news in the comment section below. I'd love to know your thoughts, and have a great day wherever you are. And also like and subscribe if you liked this video. It helps out the channel, and follow on Twitter or X. I'd love to see you on there as well. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.